Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to reveal to you which HBO actor was on the Scientology Purification Program with me. I hinted at it a few years ago that I did the Purif with an actor from the TV show True Blood. So I was actually thinking about it last night when I was watching Leah Remini's show, and I was thinking, whose reputation am I trying to protect? If you want to be a part of the Church of Scientology, you should wave your rainbow flag and be proud about it. You shouldn't be, well, it probably wouldn't be a rainbow flag because they are homophobic, let's be real about that, but that's a whole nother topic. So, yeah, you should be proud of being a part of that church if that's what you believe in, right? But there is this group of actors and celebrities who do Scientology services that are in the closet, so to speak. And they'll have Scientology counselors come to their house and deliver services in private, so no one sees them like going into, the Celebrity Center or another Church of Scientology location. So, I'm thinking, well, this person should be outed for being a member of the Church of Scientology. So the actor that I was referring to is Nelson Ellis. Now, Nelson Ellis was on the TV show True Blood. He was one of the stars, and he played the character of Lafayette, which is a gay character. I'm not sure if it was a transvestite character, if he was a little bit like a flamboyant character, so to speak, but he was portraying a gay character. So how this all came about. So I was doing my purification program, probably, I think this was my second one that I did, because I did two of them. This was probably either in 2011 or the beginning of 2012. I did a second purification program. And I was in the Purif. Actually, it was my first one. I just remember because of who was on my first purification with me. So it was probably before then. It was probably like even 2010 that this happened in. So I was on the purification program one day, and I was friends with this girl named Buffy. And Buffy, who I actually talked about her in my my main documentary, and she was, I guess I'm exposing her too. Hi Buffy, if you're watching this. But she's probably not, let's be honest. But Buffy was the one who told me, oh, in Dianetics, it's only a short mention about the anti-gay, and I was going to have her come to my wedding, and she was one of my friends. But anyways, I'm not going to talk about her anymore. This video is about something else. So about Nelson. So Buffy comes running out of the sauna to me, and she's like this. And I'm thinking, like, what happened? Like, I don't know. Like, she was acting very weird, and she's kind of like, and I'm thinking, like, what's going on with this girl? Like, why is she acting so strange? So I asked her, I'm like, hey, like, are you okay? Like, what's going on? And she's like, the guy from True Blood is in the sauna. And I'm like, I don't watch True Blood. I don't have HBO. I can't afford it to have premium television. So, yeah, that's cool, I guess. Like, I didn't know, like, he was one of the main actors. But I wanted to play it cool and try to, like, figure out who this guy was, right? So, there's this guy in the sauna, like, he was sitting, like, way in the corner. Like, the sauna's like this. Like, it was a little, like, U, I guess you can say. And he was on the very, very corner, like, sitting by, like, the heater of the sauna, which is the hottest part to sit in. But I guess you get done with your purification program faster the closer you are to, like, the heater. Or they'd have people, like, that would sit up on the bench, like, they'd have, like, an extender bench, and you'd sit on the very top, like, near the ceiling, because that's where more heat was, so you can sweat more. I don't know, they had all these little purification tricks, which I don't know if they still do those or not, but, again, I digress. So there's this guy sitting in the sauna, and he's reading this script, and it was blue. So it was like some sort of like production sort of script, maybe like a second draft or a final draft. I'm not really sure what the blue script indicated, but I knew that it wasn't just like your regular acting school white script on 8.5 by 11 paper. I knew that he was, an actor. And this was before Buffy said, oh, he's from True Blood. Like, I remembered seeing him in the sauna with the script, and like, well, who's that guy, like, is it for his acting class? So I tried to talk to him, because I was trying to figure out what his deal was, and I wanted to talk to him a little bit more about True Blood, I guess. I was kind of genuinely curious who this actor was, and the reason I'm mentioning all this is because when, like I mentioned before, like when you see someone like that in the sauna, and you're trying to aspire to be one of these TV stars like that, you're thinking, like, maybe the Scientology thing works. Like, there's all these different actors that are involved. So I thought, like, really when it comes down to it, there's really only 4 or 5 celebrities in Scientology that are washed up, way outdated. Kirstie Alley did what? Cheers 25 years ago? Like, her prime is way past. So they're not getting like these young millennial type actors in Scientology. So you gotta put it in perspective that way. So I was talking to Nelson, and I was kind of like, hey, like, what's that script for? Which I already knew it was True Blood because I saw it said True Blood. But he's like, oh yeah, like, just a script for like this TV show I'm doing. And I'm like, oh, like, what show? And he's like, oh, True Blood. And he was telling me like a little bit about the character he plays and that sort of thing. And it was kind of weird to me because when you're on the Purification Program, you're devoting probably 4 to 5, maybe even 6 hours of your life every single day to Scientology. So I was kind of curious, like, how does this person manage filming all day long and then comes to Scientology and sits in the sauna? Like, it just seemed kind of strange to me what was going on. But when you look up Nelson's name, you don't see one thing of him affiliated to Scientology. So I don't know from that date past if he's actually gotten more involved into the Church of Scientology, if he actually went up the bridge. I mean, he did the very first step, the Purification Program, so I don't really know what other services he did or how he got into the Church of Scientology. I just know what I know, and I remember seeing him on the Purification Program during the time that I was on it. So I was with him every single day on the Purification Program. Now, I think I even remember that he missed a day. Like, you can't miss a day on the Purification Program because you have to sweat out these drugs. It's like a detox. Or you have to cleanse yourself. Like, you can't miss a day on the Purification Program. But he was filming, or he was doing something or other, and they were all calling up on the phone like, oh, can you at least take the vitamins today? And, you know, can you even make it in at like midnight? Like, we'll stay later for you. Like, trying to, you know, they don't want you to miss a day of Scientology. They're trying to indoctrinate you into this routine of being at Scientology day in and day out. So the reason I'm talking about it now is last night I was just randomly thinking of Scientology stories, like, after, you know, I'm on Facebook and I have a lot of friends who are suppressive persons, and I see the different news things that they post, and I'm watching Scientology on Leah Remini's show, on TV, and different things like that, and it has me kind of like thinking about kind of what I went through. And then I'm like, oh, like, there was this whole story that I never even told about Nelson being involved in Scientology. And some people will be like, well, who even cares? Like, he's not, it's not like Madonna was on the Purification Program. Like, what's the big deal? So the reason I mention it is because he plays a gay character. And Scientology is notoriously, I can't speak today, notoriously anti-gay. So you're going to represent the gay community in a way by portraying a gay character on television. And then you're going to go at night to the Scientology Celebrity Center where they're trying to audit out the gay, and you're going to win your NAACP award and be a part of a church where L. Ron Hubbard was so homophobic. Now we're talking about an African-American gentleman, Nelson Ellis is, and Scientology is anti-gay, homophobic, they're racist. L. Ron Hubbard, I can find all the quotes for another video if you're interested in knowing what L. Ron Hubbard said about black people. He called Chinese people chinks. I mean, there's all sorts of things that L. Ron Hubbard said and whatever, but you're gonna accept an NAACP award, and then you're going to go to a church that hates your own race. Like, it seems like a self-hatred sort of thing to me. I don't know, that's kind of how I see it. I mean, you guys can comment below and let me know what you think about that, but it kind of rubbed me the wrong way when I was thinking about it. You're not going to mention Scientology publicly. You're going to play a gay character, yet your church is homophobic. You're going to accept an NAACP award, yet the church you're participating in is racist. It just seemed kind of weird to me. So if you're watching this, Nelson, obviously I have nothing against you as a person. I only know you from my time in Scientology, but I kind of had to blow the lid on it and reveal that you were the person that was the celebrity on the Purification Program with me. And you're welcome to come on my channel and explain yourself if you want. Like, I welcome you, or if you want to PM me privately and a statement, so to speak, about what I'm discussing here. But I just think it's kind of weird that you were involved in the Church of Scientology. And there's a lot of other celebrities that are involved in the Church of Scientology that are in the closet. And maybe I should just keep blowing the lid on you guys, because you need to take responsibility and have your fans, the press, everyone has to know about it and call you out on it, because as you know, Scientology is committing crimes, forced abortions, slave labor, financial extortion, spiritual abuse, mental abuse. I can go on and on. If you're not familiar, go to TonyOrtega.org, go to Mike Rinder's blog. I think it's Mike, I don't want to give the wrong link. It's the Something Can Be Done About It blog. I'll link it below. Read those blogs, find out the truth about Scientology for yourself, and if you are still involved, maybe reconsider your support, because not only are you being a hypocrite, so to speak, with the anti-gay, racist sort of stuff, but you're also supporting a church that breaks apart families, that steals people's money out of their bank account, that, you know, does so many things to people. I can go on and on about. And you're also supporting that. So you think like, oh yeah, maybe I'm sweating out some toxins in the sauna. Like, it's not that. It goes beyond that. There's a lot worse things. I mean, I talk about my Purification Program, horror stories, and other things. There are some things wrong with the actual technology in Scientology, but it goes way deeper than that. It goes down to abuse. So, thanks so much for watching, guys. I'm going to make more videos for you because I did get a new Canon G7X camera for Christmas, so I have an amazing camera to film for you guys on. So look out for more videos. Please, please, please subscribe to my channel. Alright, thanks so much.